Hey there. Today is the mid of February and it kind of looks like a spring thaw because these huge layers of snow are melting at the moment and we are having lots of water. If 1 week before the snow crust was pretty hard and I could walk on it, at the moment it's very hard to step on the snow because it's soft and the ground under the snow is also soft. So if I remove the snow, there is a lot of dirt. And that's something that I'm afraid of because spring thaw is coming really early and I'm afraid of experiencing a lot of water. So that's what I was talking about. Look at how much water in there. I didn't even realize that. So these are the places where we have a lot of water during spring. But to see that much water in February, well, we had like plus 5 degrees Celsius during the whole week, and that is the result. And it's really surprising that the snow is kind of really tricky covering all of it. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty scary and dangerous to walk there, so I'm not going to. I just wanted to show you, and I didn't realize that there could be so much water. And I've also noticed that there is water up there. You know what, that is the picture that I was like kind of always showing to you in the end of April, but in the mid of February, that's a surprise. Yeah, and I'm going to get to the polytunnel to see what is there, because usually we also have floods in the polytunnel during, like, you know, mid-spring. In any case, I really wanted to talk about seeds of flowers that I want to plant this year, and obviously I didn't expect this visit to be so symbolic, connected with a very early spring thaw. And I'm going to show the packages that I bought, the packages of seeds of flowers, and something that I'm really excited to plant. So here, the seeds are both annual and perennial, and obviously I'm the person who loves more taking care of perennial plants and planting them, but sometimes annual plants are more gorgeous and really adorable. That's why I still keep buying them too, in order to create these beautiful borders. And every year I'm trying to plant more and more flowers, since I'm more like a veggie gardener who loves, like, you know, taking care of trees and vegetable plants. But with every year, I'm getting more in love with flowers. Let's see what I've bought and what my plants are. First of all, the first perennial plant that I really want to have in my garden, that is delphinium. I have already got a couple of those, but I really want it to be of different colors, and the ones that I have are obviously really gorgeous, and I was thinking of buying some other of my favorite colors. Of course, delphinium is not a very easy plant to grow, especially from seeds, but I'm going to get at least one plant from every variety that I bought. So I've got just, like, you know, several seeds of white variety, and I think it's really nice to have this, like, you know, classic white flowers. I have already got a white rose, and I really fell in love with this vibrant light color, and I wanted to buy delphinium of the same color. Another one is probably the same that I've got here, so a blue one, and I bought it for the fact that it's pretty high. I love high delphiniums. They look just really majestic, especially when you're taking photos with them. Another one which I haven't got is this pink color. My mom is a fan of pink flowers, so I always buy different pink flowers for her, but I'm also pretty much in favor of such colors, and that is also most likely dark purple. I've got light purple and I decided to buy dark purple, and that's another high variety. So it says like it grows up to 70 centimeters, which I think is a very nice one. These are the flowers that I'm going to plant like this weekend in February, because I've read that these are the seeds that you need to plant earlier. First of all, the beloved one flower that my mom and I really loved last year, that is coleus. So there are different varieties of them, but I managed to buy only like a couple of them. I don't know why, I just wanted to find really nice colors, but also because we collected our own seeds, so the coleus from previous year. So we left a couple of seed sacks, and because of that we've got the seeds from the previous year. So these ones I bought, the ones that we didn't have last year, and planning on getting them. Another thing that we decided to buy this year, and that's the recommendation of my mom because she planted it before, that is the stock. So every time when we get outside on a really lovely summer evening, there are certain flowers that start producing this beautiful aroma, and the stock is the one that produces this incredible aroma. So we decided exactly to get it for these, like, lovely summer evenings that we spent together. Another one, which was variety that I haven't got, but it's a perennial one. Of course, there is no picture here, but that is called the sexy rage, and I really want to have these flowers in my garden since they're perennial and beautiful, and the package is not lovely, but these are German seeds, and this collectioner sent them without any photos, but I've got the photos on the website. Another variety is Helenium. Well, we've got a nice mixture of yellow heleniums, but it's incredibly hard to find red helenium. So the collectioner suggests that that's the red one, and it's called Helena Red Shades. So I hope that is going to be of different red shades, because that is the helenium that I really loved. And I also, from that collectioner, I've got Euchera. That's also a variety that I haven't seen much in our area, but it seems like to be a very nice perennial too. So these are the flowers I'm going to plant in February, and I hope that they are going to sprout soon enough. And these are the seeds that we are going to plant into the open late in May and in June. So these are the mostly annual flowers that my mom and I really loved. First of all, of course, the Astra. And the variety of colors is adorable. And you know what? It has really lovely names, and the smell of Astra is incredible. So I've got different varieties. Of course, for me, it was really hard to stop buying them. These are more or less the same. So a pink and purple variety that is called like milky variety. So usually the name says for what it's going to smell like. Maybe it's going to smell like milk. That is the variety that we had last year, and it's called like blueberry variety, and the smell of blueberries, it's just incredible. This one is called Marmalade, the nice one, and that is like a mixture of different varieties, and it's a very beautiful plant. I wasn't really fond of it, but I really love the smell. I don't know why, but I start falling in love with flowers that have a particular aroma and smell. Then I've got sunflower. I don't know, also for a bit of like pop-up color of yellow. My mom didn't want to plant it, but I don't know. I think it's going to be also a very nice thing for compost, and also maybe we're going to get some seeds, who knows. And of course our beloved hollyhocks that grow like crazy in our area, and I've got some varieties that we didn't have last time. I remember filming lots of videos with hollyhock. So that is like purple variety and dark red and pink variety. That is the one that I really wanted to buy that's actually perennial, Rudbeckia, and I know that there are several varieties of it, but in seeds you can buy only the simplest and the easiest variety to grow. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have never had something like that in my garden. And of course the classic one, marigolds. We've got some seeds of our own too, but I bought the ones that were just appealing to my eye, and I think that they're really lovely, and that is the variety that my mom particularly loves. I don't know, that is the variety of different colors. As you can see, like there are like orange, yellow, red colors there, so it's pretty nice. So these are the seeds of flowers that I'm going to plant. I don't know what I'm going to get in the end, but of course the flowers are just really adorable. Apart from that, I'm going to hunt for different varieties of roses that I still want to plant, and just different other perennial plants that I'm going to show later on. These are only the seeds, but I'm going to create a very nice and beautiful flower beds around the garden, and of course around the place where we just spend our summer evenings, and we can smell all of it and look at this beauty. And of course it attracts a lot of different insects, really lovely ones, like the one that I filmed last year, the one that I have seen personally for the first time in my life, and my mom too. That's this very nice moth. By the way, my godmother said that she also started seeing this moth when she planted really aromatic flowers. So it appears only to the plots where there is this abundance of flowers. So also attracting this beautiful and gorgeous insects. That's another thing that I'm really looking forward to. So I hope that you loved this video. So tell me please, what are your usual picks of flowers for every year? And I'm really looking forward to spring, and of course to all of the challenges that the spring is going to bring with this early spring thaw. And it looks like a completely different period of time at the moment. And I'm next to a scary place for me, because this is the place where the spring thaw starts, and it starts occupying a huge space, and the water doesn't go away until July. And it started appearing very early this year in the mid of February, and every year it's growing bigger and bigger in size. And it's approximately, this place is 100 or 150 meters away from us. Every year it's reaching more and more, because this part was never flooded before, maybe 5 or even 10 years ago, and right now it's pretty much in water. And that is the place where it all starts. So it basically goes up there and here, and it floods completely our neighbor, including his house. And right now it's just has a lot of water. I don't know what happened over the years and why the water started appearing out of nowhere, because it was never flooded before, never. And it's pretty strange, but who knows? We don't have lakes or rivers nearby. The only river that we have is actually kilometers away from us. But I was talking to a geologist who actually said that this river, which is a big one, can have a very big impact on what is going on there, and eventually on our plot too, which is so strange for me, since it's really kilometers away from us, but it can reach up to our point. I actually told my mom that it's really icy cold and slippery, that we are walking like penguins with her really slowly.